Karolina Protsenko's journey reflects the modern reality of talent shaped by the internet, where a single performance can change a child's entire life. She began as a young violinist with a natural emotional connection to music, and gradually became known worldwide through street performances shared online. Her story is not only about skill and recognition but also about growth, responsibility, and the emotional complexity of early fame. Behind every viral moment is a young artist learning to balance creativity with expectation, and passion with pressure. While audiences see polished performances and inspiring videos, the reality behind them includes discipline, family support, constant practice, and the challenges of growing up in the public eye. Her journey highlights how art can open extraordinary opportunities while also demanding emotional strength beyond her years. Early life in a musical environment. Karolina Protsenko grew up in Kyiv, Ukraine, in a home where music was not something occasional, but something woven into daily life. Her parents, both trained musicians, naturally created an environment filled with rhythm, instruments, and constant artistic expression. Her father often played guitar while her mother worked with piano and singing, turning ordinary moments at home into musical experiences. This kind of upbringing shaped Karolina's emotional sensitivity from a very early age, because she was constantly surrounded by sound and expression rather than silence or routine distraction. What made her different even as a child was the way she responded to music emotionally, almost as if she understood it beyond her age. When she first held a violin at around 6 years old, her reaction was not hesitation but immediate connection. She treated the instrument not like a toy or task, but like a natural extension of herself. Instead of being pushed into music, she gravitated toward it naturally, which made her learning process feel organic. Moving to a new life in the United States. When Karolina's family moved from Ukraine to California in 2015, it marked a major turning point in her young life. The move was driven by the search for stability and better opportunities, but it also meant leaving behind familiar surroundings, language, and culture. For a child, this kind of transition can feel overwhelming, yet Karolina adapted through a combination of curiosity and resilience. She entered a new school system, began learning English, and adjusted to a completely different lifestyle while still continuing her musical journey. Music remained the one constant element in her life, acting as a bridge between her past and present. Even when everything else felt unfamiliar, her violin practice gave her comfort and structure. Her family played a key role during this adjustment period, ensuring that she did not lose connection with either education or creativity. They maintained a balance between academic responsibility and artistic development, helping her adjust without pressure. Early musical training and development. As Karolina began formal violin training, her natural talent quickly became visible to her teachers. What stood out was not only her technical ability but her emotional interpretation of music, which felt advanced for her age. She practiced consistently, often dedicating several hours each day to scales, exercises, and structured musical pieces. This discipline helped her build a strong technical foundation, but what made her unique was how she transformed those structured lessons into expressive performances. Instead of simply playing notes correctly, she focused on telling a story through sound, which gave her playing emotional depth. Her teachers noticed that she did not treat music as repetition, but as communication, which is a rare quality in young students. Alongside her musical training, she also continued her regular education, balancing school responsibilities with practice sessions. This combination of structure and creativity helped her develop discipline without losing emotional connection to music. First public street performances. Karolina's journey into public performance began in Santa Monica, where she started playing violin in open street spaces. These early performances were not originally intended to gain attention, but to build confidence and experience in real-world settings. However, the outcome turned out to be far greater than expected. When she began performing modern songs on her violin, something unique happened. Her emotional interpretation combined with strong technical skill attracted immediate attention from people passing by. They stopped, listened, and began recording her performances on their phones. These recordings were later shared online, where they quickly gained widespread attention. What started as a simple performance became a viral moment that reached audiences far beyond the street itself. People were drawn not only to her skill but to the emotion she expressed through her music. Rapid rise through online platforms. After her street performances gained attention online, Karolina's presence on digital platforms grew quickly. Her videos began reaching millions of viewers across different countries, and she developed a large international audience in a short period of time. People were especially drawn to her ability to transform popular songs into emotional violin performances that felt both familiar and new. This creative approach helped her stand out in a crowded online space. As her popularity increased, so did expectations from viewers who began waiting for regular uploads and consistent quality. Each new performance became an anticipated event, which added both opportunity and pressure to her growing presence. While she was still very young, she was already part of a fast-moving digital environment where attention and creativity were closely connected. This rise showed how quickly talent can spread through modern platforms, but it also highlighted how fast expectations can grow alongside visibility, family guidance, and emotional support. Throughout her journey, Karolina's family played an essential role in maintaining stability and balance in her life. Her parents took responsibility for managing her education, practice schedule, and early career decisions. They ensured that her growth as a musician did not come at the cost of her emotional well-being or personal development. Her father often accompanied her during performances, providing support and safety, while her mother helped manage her online presence and daily structure. This close family involvement created a protective environment that helped her navigate early fame without losing connection to normal life. Even as her audience grew worldwide, her family made sure she remained grounded in everyday routines, such as school and practice. Their guidance allowed her to experience success gradually, rather than suddenly being overwhelmed by it. Public attention and growing expectations. As Karolina's audience expanded, she began experiencing increased public attention and expectation. Viewers admired her talent, but they also began expecting frequent performances, consistent uploads, and continuous engagement. This level of visibility meant that her artistic output was constantly observed, discussed, and compared online. While much of the attention was positive, the pressure of maintaining consistency became a natural part of her routine. Even small details of her performances were noticed by large audiences, which added emotional weight to her work. Managing these expectations required maturity and discipline beyond her age. Despite this, she continued to focus on her music with dedication and commitment. However, the growing demand for content meant that her schedule became more structured around audience expectations rather than personal rhythm. Expansion into larger performances. As her recognition continued to grow, Karolina began performing in more structured and larger environments beyond street settings. These opportunities allowed her to reach wider audiences and develop her stage presence in different settings. Unlike casual street performances, these events required more preparation, coordination, and consistency. However, she continued to bring emotional expression into every performance, regardless of the stage size or audience type. This consistency helped her build a recognizable musical identity. Over time, she became known not only for her viral moments but also for her ability to perform with emotional depth in formal environments. Each performance contributed to her growth as a musician, helping her refine both technical skill and artistic confidence. Challenges of growing up in public. Growing up while being publicly visible created unique emotional challenges for Karolina. Unlike most children, her development took place under constant observation from audiences around the world. This meant that her performances, expressions, and even personal moments were often discussed online. Balancing school, practice, and public engagement required emotional strength and discipline. While her career provided opportunities, it also limited her ability to experience a fully private childhood. Simple moments of rest and personal freedom became more limited as responsibilities increased. Despite these challenges, she continued to focus on music as a source of joy and stability. Her journey reflects the complexity of growing up in a digital era where personal life and public presence often overlap. It also highlights the emotional resilience required to maintain identity while being constantly visible to others. Through these experiences, she learned how to navigate both creativity and expectation in a way that allowed her to continue developing as both a person and a performer. Life beyond viral recognition. As time passed, Karolina's focus gradually shifted from viral attention toward long-term artistic growth. While her early recognition played a significant role in introducing her talent to the world, her later development shows a deeper commitment to music itself, Instead of focusing only on viral moments, she began investing more time in refining her skills, exploring new styles, and improving her overall musicianship. This transition reflects a natural evolution from online visibility to artistic maturity. Her journey became less about individual performances going viral and more about building a consistent identity as a musician. This shift is important because it demonstrates that early fame does not have to define the entire career of a young artist. Instead, it can serve as a starting point for deeper exploration and growth. Karolina's continued practice and dedication show that she values progress over popularity. Her evolving approach to music highlights the importance of patience, learning, and long-term vision. It also reflects her understanding that artistic development is a continuous process rather than a fixed achievement. This stage of her journey represents stability, focus, and a more grounded connection to her craft. Reflection on her journey. Karolina Protsenko's journey represents a combination of talent, discipline, opportunity, and emotional growth. From her early childhood surrounded by music to her rise in global digital platforms, her path shows how quickly life can change when natural ability meets visibility. Her story is not only about musical success but also about the experience of growing up while being seen by millions. This unique situation brought both opportunities and challenges that shaped her development in meaningful ways. She learned how to balance practice, performance, education, and public expectations at an age when most children are still discovering themselves. Despite the pressure that came with recognition, she continued to stay connected to her passion for music. Her ability to adapt and remain focused reflects emotional strength and maturity. Over time, her journey has evolved from early discovery to ongoing growth, showing that success is not a single moment, but a continuous process. Karolina's experience highlights the importance of resilience, family support, and personal dedication in shaping a young artist's path. Ultimately, her story reflects the delicate balance between talent and responsibility, and the ongoing journey of learning to grow while staying true to one's passion for music.